Hello YouTube, welcome to week 40 update / my labor and delivery story. First I want to welcome my baby boy. His name is William Jerome Turner Jr. and he's pretty uncomfortable right now because he has the hiccups. So I'm going to move on with my story and record him later when he's in better comfort. I went to the doctor on December 16th, which was my 39-week checkup. I got my blood pressure and my weight checked and my belly measured. And after seeing the doctor, I seen my nurse. And I was discussing with her that I feel as though that I may go overdue. So what was the procedure on being induced is what I asked her. She told me that if I did not go in on my due date, before my due date, or after my due date, that I would be induced 1 week from my due date. 1 week plus some days after my due date. So I got pretty upset. I started crying. I was very upset, very emotional, very angry. So many different emotions because with my girls, I was not pregnant for the whole 40 weeks. I went in at either 38 or 39 weeks. But my son over here wanted to last until a couple of days after my due date. So, I got pretty upset, like I said, and basically she sent me on my way, tried to comfort me as much as possible, and then I was told to go home. So after that Saturday, which was December 19th, I turned 40 weeks. Very grouchy by then, wishful thinking, wanted to go in labor. Nothing happened that day. So I kind of gave up on the possibility of going in on my own. Sunday rolled around, and I guess I was in my nesting stage without realizing. So I was moving furniture, cleaning, doing all types of stuff that Sunday, which was December 20th. Around 10:35 that night, I began to have these very intense contractions. And for some reason, I started timing them because they were really intense. They were pretty irregular. 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 6 minutes, 4 minutes, stuff like that. So at first I began to say, okay, this is not it. This is false labor. I'm not going in on my own. Like I said, I gave up hope. So anyway, I decided to go get a cup of water, a large cup of water, and lay on my left side. Around 11:30 is when I had another contraction, and this particular contraction was very intense. It was painful to the point where I could not stand up. I was on the floor crying and all of that stuff. So I said, okay, this is definitely labor. Called my mom and dad to pick up my daughters, and off to the hospital I went. Thank God my hospital plans went accordingly. I'm very happy about that. When I got to the hospital, it was about 12:45, a quarter to 1. I got checked after being on the monitor for maybe half an hour. I got checked to see how many centimeters I were. And when they checked me, I was 6 centimeters dilated, 50% encased. So they admitted me into the hospital. And I was so happy. I wanted to get up and literally do cartwheels down the hospital floor. But I was in too much pain to do that. So they admitted me, took me around to the pretty little room where I was going to deliver. And around 3 a.m. I got an epidural that I had requested. And I began to feel lovely, began to feel no contractions. And around 4:45, my nurse came in and put a catheter in to drain my urine. Right after she drained my urine, my water broke. Felt a really big gush, and I started to feel a whole lot of pressure. So I told the nurse that I felt as though I needed to push. She said don't push because there's a little bit of cervix still around the baby's head. So I said okay. So they lifted my legs higher into the stirrups, and the cervix suddenly disappeared. So I gave them about 3 good pushes, and out came my little boy. So he came out very loud, screaming. He was born at 4:51 a.m. on December 21st, 2009, and he was 7 pounds 8 ounces and 20.5 inches long. Very healthy. So my labor was pretty easy, like the other two. And that is my labor and delivery story. So I will also post a video of my 2-week postpartum. So tune in, and I will see you guys then. Peace.